Are you struggling with really finding your purpose and trying to figure out what your life mission is? Today I'm going to give you 3 tips that's going to help you start moving towards your life purpose and your life mission. Hi, my name's Lucy McMonagle, and I am the author of Magical Money Manifestations. And I'm going to give you some tips on the things that I personally did when I felt lost. I felt unsure of what I was going to do. I didn't know at that time. And one of the main things that I would have conversations with my friends is I don't know, or at the time they didn't know, or we both didn't know. We were going through life transitions that was big. And I'm going to read a little bit out of my journal here that I wrote, and maybe you might be able to identify with this, because after enduring my transition, I actually started feeling completely lost. All I have left is a faded memory of a life I once lived. The substance of it has been removed. The infinite, endless essence of my soul is now being awakened. When I wrote this in 2012, I felt like I was drowning. I was in the same position. I was doing the same thing on a full-time basis for over 20 years, and I got lost when that was no longer a part of my life. So one of the very first things that I started to do was I started to find a spiritual practice. Number one, find something that works for you, that's some kind of a spiritual practice, because at the time I felt like God has abandoned me. I felt like my guides were not talking to me. And when you're a psychic like I am, and you're so used to listening to your guides and hearing what they have to say, and then all of a sudden you have silence, it's a little eerie, it's a little uncanny. And so find some type of spiritual practice that works for you, that starts building your faith muscle. Number 2, build your faith muscle, because sometimes we have to move through our own stuff on faith alone. And it's not an easy task. It really is not an easy task. And sometimes it gets very, very difficult. Now, the third part of this that you can start doing today is start writing it out, journaling it, keeping a documentation of your process, because when you're going through trials and tribulations, your soul is strengthening itself, and it's preparing you for something you're going to be doing in the future. So having a document of what you went through is really powerful, and is going to be useful in the future. Now, I didn't know back in 2012 I would be using a lot of what I wrote in different articles and books. So keep that as a reminder. So my name is Lucy McMonagle. If you put a comment below, I will send you an article on the 12 chakra system that is going to help you start understanding where you've gotten lost. Because one of the main problems that I had when I was lost, dazed, and confused was I didn't realize that I had 12 chakras. I thought I only had the 7. And understanding the 12 chakra systems was something that really helped me start utilizing these abilities in addition to the 3 tangible things that I just gave you. So again, put your comments below, and I will send you my article on the 12 chakra system. Until next time, abundant blessings.